Welcome to Lento English. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
One introduction. Sometimes our body tells us things, it sends us signals. A tummy ache is one signal. Most tummy aches are simple, they come and go. But sometimes a tummy ache is not simple, it is different. This story is about a special kind of tummy ache. It teaches us to listen carefully to our body. Imagine you have a stomach pain, it starts slowly. It is not very strong at first. This feeling is often near your belly button. It might feel like a normal, small stomach problem. You might think, oh, it's just a little ache. You might not worry much. This first feeling can be confusing. It does not feel serious. But this pain is not ordinary. It is a sign of something important. There is a very small part inside your body. It is called the appendix. It is a small organ. Usually we do not think about it. But sometimes this small organ can have a problem. When it has a problem, it sends a strong signal. It sends a special kind of pain. This pain is different because it does not stay in one place. It moves. This is a very important clue. If a stomach ache moves, it is a signal to pay attention. It means something might be wrong. This story will help you understand this special signal. It will show you how to know when a tummy ache is more than just a tummy ache. It will explain why listening to your body is very important. We will learn about the appendix. We will learn about the journey of this special pain. We will also learn about other signals your body sends. These signals work together. They tell a story. This story is important for your health. Let us begin to learn about this different kind of tummy ache and what it means. 2. A small body part. After learning about a strange tummy ache, it is time to meet a small part of our body. This part is called the appendix. Many people do not know much about it. We do not think about it every day, but sometimes it can cause a big problem. The appendix is a very small organ. It looks like a little finger or a small tube. It is thin and closed at one end. Imagine a tiny worm about 2 to 4 inches long or about 5 to 10 centimeters. That is often the size of an appendix. It is not a very big part of your body at all. It is smaller than your little finger. You cannot feel it from the outside because it is deep inside your body. Where is this small organ found? If you feel your tummy, the appendix is deep inside your lower right side. It is connected to a much bigger part of your body called the large intestine. The large intestine is a long tube that helps your body digest food. The appendix hangs off this large intestine, almost like a small pocket or a tiny tail. It sits near the start of the large intestine, hidden away. Doctors are not completely sure what the appendix does. For a long time, people thought it had no real job in the body. It seemed like a part we did not need. Some scientists now think it might help with our body's defense system, like helping us fight off sickness. It could store good bacteria for the gut, but its exact job is still a bit of a mystery. We know that people can live perfectly well without it. If a doctor needs to remove it, your body will still work fine. It is not a part you cannot live without. So the appendix is a small, finger-shaped pouch. It sits quietly on the right side of your belly, connected to your large intestine. Most of the time, we forget it is there. We do not often think about this little part. It is one of those body parts that usually does its job without us ever knowing. But sometimes this tiny body part can become very important. It can suddenly make a person feel very unwell. This is why it is good to know about it, even though it is small and hidden inside. It reminds us that even the smallest parts of our body can sometimes need our attention and care. 3. The first feeling of pain. The story of a problem often begins quietly. It does not always start with a loud alarm. Sometimes it begins with a small whisper. This is how the first sign of a problem with the appendix often feels. It starts gently, almost unnoticed at first. It is not a strong, sharp pain. Instead, it is a dull feeling. This feeling is in a special place, right near the belly button. It is a strange kind of ache. It does not feel like the stomach ache you get from eating too much candy. It is different. It is a new type of discomfort. At first, it is easy to ignore this feeling. It is not constant. It comes and goes like a quiet wave. Many people might think, oh, it is just a little stomach upset. They might believe it will go away by itself. This is because the pain is not very bad. It is just a small, dull ache. It does not make you stop what you are doing. You can still play or read or talk. It is just there a little bit. This first feeling is confusing. It does not make sense. Why is there a small pain near the belly button? Is it from something eaten, or is it just a small problem with digestion? It feels like a simple tummy ache. A normal tummy ache is something everyone knows. It usually goes away after a short time. So this new dull pain feels familiar in a way, even though it is also a little strange. It is easy to think it is nothing important, but this is more than just a simple tummy ache. It is the first sign that the small organ, the appendix, is starting to have a problem. This dull pain near the belly button is its first whisper. It is a quiet signal. It is telling a story that is just beginning. This first feeling is the start of a journey that will make the body feel more unwell later. But for now, it is just a small, confusing ache, a dull feeling that many people would not worry about too much. It is the very first chapter of a bigger problem, hidden behind a simple, dull discomfort. This is how the body first tries to tell us something is not quite right in a way that is easy to misunderstand. 4. The pain takes a trip. The pain that had started near the belly button did not stay put for long. It was not a pain that liked to keep to one spot. After some time, perhaps a few hours had passed, the feeling of discomfort began to move. It was as if the pain itself was going on a small trip inside the body. This journey was an important signal. Slowly, the dull ache left its first home. It did not disappear, but rather, it packed its invisible bags and started to travel. The pain moved across the tummy, no longer staying in the middle. This movement was a key change. It showed that the problem was not just a simple stomach upset that would pass quickly. The pain was looking for a new, more specific place to settle. The path of this traveling pain led it downwards and to the right side of the belly. It was a very specific destination. The pain found its new spot on the lower right side of the abdomen. Here, it decided to make its new home. This new location was important as it pointed directly to a particular area inside the body, the place where the small appendix is located. When the pain settled into its new place, its nature changed completely. The dull, confusing ache from before was gone. In its place, a new and much stronger feeling began. The pain became very sharp. It was not a gentle throb anymore. Instead, it felt like a pointed, intense hurt, almost like a poke that would not stop. This sharpness was also constant, meaning it did not come and go. It stayed there all the time, a steady and demanding presence that was impossible to ignore. This sharp and constant pain was much more severe than the first dull feeling. It was harder to overlook and made the person feel truly unwell. The body was sending a clearer and louder message now, one that spoke of a growing problem. The journey of the pain from the middle of the belly to the lower right side was a significant event in understanding what was happening. It showed that the problem was developing and becoming more serious. The small organ, the appendix, was sending a stronger signal with this new, intense pain. This sharp, constant, and severe pain on the lower right side of the belly was a very important sign. It was a signal that needed urgent attention, a clear indicator that something was truly wrong inside. The pain's trip had ended, but its intensity had grown, making it impossible to overlook. 5. Other signs from your body. The sharp pain in your lower right belly is a clear sign, but your body might tell you more things. It sends other important messages. These messages show that something is not right inside. It is important to listen to all of them. One of the first new signs you might notice is a change in how you feel about food. Normally, you might feel hungry at meal times. You might look forward to eating your favorite food. But when your body sends these other signals, you might not feel hungry at all. The thought of food might not interest you. You might not want to eat anything, even if it is something you usually love. This is called losing your appetite. It is a common sign that your body is fighting a problem. After losing your appetite, you might start to feel sick in your stomach. This feeling is called nausea. It means your stomach feels uneasy, like it wants to empty itself. Sometimes this feeling can become stronger. You might feel like you need to throw up. And sometimes you might actually throw up. This is your body trying to get rid of something it thinks is bad. This sickness in your stomach is another strong signal. Your body might also feel warmer than usual. This is called having a fever. It might not be a very high fever, just a small one. Doctors call this a low-grade fever. You might feel a little hot when you touch your forehead. Your cheeks might be a little red. This small rise in body temperature is another way your body shows it is working hard. It is a sign of an internal fight. Along with these specific signs, you might just feel generally unwell. This means you do not feel like yourself. You might feel tired even if you have rested. You might feel weak. Simple tasks might feel hard. You might not want to play or do your usual activities. This general feeling of being sick tells you that your body needs help. It is not just about the pain anymore. It is about how your whole body feels. When you have the moving pain and these other feelings, your body is telling you a clear story. Losing hunger, feeling sick to your stomach, having a small fever, and feeling generally unwell are all parts of this story. They are all messages from your body asking for help. 6. When movement makes it worse. The pain that had settled in the lower right side of the belly was now very sensitive. It was not just there, it reacted strongly to almost every movement. Simple actions that people do every day suddenly became difficult and caused more pain. Walking was one of these actions. Each step sent a sharp feeling through the sore area. The person might try to walk very slowly, taking small, careful steps. They might even bend their body a little, hoping to make the pain less strong. Changing positions, like sitting down or standing up, also became a challenge. The body wanted to stay very still, as if any movement would make the problem worse. Coughing, a natural and often uncontrolled action, was now a big problem. If the person coughed, a sudden, strong, and very sharp pain would shoot through the lower right part of their belly. It was not just a small ache, it felt like a quick, hard jab. Sneezing caused the same kind of intense pain, often making the person catch their breath. Even laughing or taking a very deep breath could cause discomfort. The muscles around the belly would tighten up, trying to protect the hurting part from any sudden motion. Another important sign was how the body reacted to touch. If someone gently pressed on the lower right side of the belly, where the pain was, it would hurt a lot. This pressing caused significant discomfort. Sometimes, the pain felt even stronger not when the hand was pressing, but when the hand was taken away quickly. This special kind of pain showed that the inside of the belly was very sensitive. These reactions to movement and pressure were clear signals. They told the person that the pain was not just a simple stomach ache that would go away on its own. It was a sign that something more serious was happening inside the body. The body was trying to communicate, "Be careful, do not move me, do not touch me." Understanding these strong reactions was a very important step. It helped everyone know that this was a problem that needed quick attention and help. The way the pain reacted to simple actions was a key to understanding its seriousness. 7. Why you must get help. When your body gives you these kinds of signals, it is very important to listen. A pain that moves, gets sharper, and comes with other feelings like not wanting to eat or feeling sick is not a normal tummy ache. This kind of pain means something serious might be happening inside you. It is a clear message that it needs attention. You must understand that this is not a small problem you can wait to go away. This is a special kind of problem with your appendix called appendicitis. When the appendix gets sick, it needs help very quickly. Waiting can lead to bigger problems. This is why you must tell an adult right away. Tell your parents, a teacher, or any grown-up you trust. Explain exactly how you feel. Tell them where the pain started, where it moved, and what other feelings you have, like a fever. Do not try to be brave and hide the pain. Hiding it can make things much worse for your health. Doctors call this a medical emergency. An emergency means you need help right now, not later. If the sick appendix is not treated quickly, it can become much more dangerous. The appendix can burst open. If it bursts, the infection inside your body spreads and it can make you very, very sick. This is a serious condition that needs immediate medical care. Waiting is not safe. Every hour that passes can make the problem bigger and harder to fix. You might feel scared, but telling someone is the bravest thing you can do for yourself. Doctors know exactly how to help with appendicitis. They have ways to make the appendix better and stop the pain, often with a small operation. So, if you ever feel these signs, remember, do not wait, speak up, get help. Your body is telling you something important, and quick action is the best way to stay healthy and safe. This is one of those times when it is always better to be safe than sorry. Getting help fast means you can get better fast too and return to your normal activities. 8. Getting better. When the pain became very strong, the doctors understood. They knew the body was sending important signals. They checked everything very carefully. They quickly saw that the small appendix was causing the problem. It was important to act fast to help the person feel better and avoid more trouble. The doctors explained what they needed to do. They said the appendix was sick and needed to be removed. This is a common operation. They called it an appendectomy. It is a special word for taking out the appendix. The doctors used small tools to do the job. The operation was quick and safe. It helped to stop the pain and make the body healthy again. After the operation, the person needed to rest. They stayed in the hospital for a few days. Nurses helped them feel comfortable. They gave medicine to help with any small pain. Slowly, the body began to heal. Each day, the person felt a little better. The sharp pain was gone. Now there was just a feeling of getting well. Soon, it was time to go home. Rest continued at home. For a little while, big activities like running or heavy lifting were not allowed. Eating healthy food was important to give the body energy. The small cut on the tummy slowly healed. It became a thin line, a reminder of the problem that was fixed. Every week, strength returned. The person could walk more, then play gently. This story teaches us a big lesson. When your body tells you something is wrong, listen carefully. The moving pain and other signs were serious. Going to the doctor quickly saved the day. If help had been delayed, the problem could have become much worse. Fast action led to a good outcome. Now the person was completely well. They could do all their favorite things again. The tummy ache was a memory and the appendix was gone, but the body was strong and healthy. It was a happy ending, all because of listening to the body and getting help without delay. Always remember to tell an adult if you feel a strange pain.